It's an incredibly testing time for everybody, but I think specifically for election management body and for governments that are looking to hold elections this year. I think if you consider particularly in-person voting, how can you possibly implement social distancing measures within the context of polling stations? I'm sure that many people will have seen the footage that came from Wisconsin when they ran their primary there, and the incredibly long lines that existed outside what was a very small number of polling stations, and the negative impact that had on the turnout of that election. Simply getting people through the door on election day was terribly hard to achieve. So social distancing is going to be a big problem. I think between the time frame of 21st of February and 29th of April, 52 countries had to postpone elections. I think over that time frame, only 20 countries were able to run elections. The one shining, I suppose, light that came out of the election that did take place this year was South Korea, that did actually manage to hold successful elections on April the 15th, and in fact had the highest turnout of any parliamentary election since 1992. So there is a way to get through this, but again, it's really looking at putting in place different measures, PPE materials, machinery and technology to sanitize polling stations. That's another way to safeguard public health. And I think it's going to be important that EMB consider election continuity in their future planning, not just for situations of where there is a global viral pandemic, but to deal with other acts of God potentially as well. So I think that election continuity is definitely going to form part of the planning for election management bodies going forward.